Hey everyone, it's Chris here. Let's play another game of the Seafarers of Catan. We are playing Oceania. For those of you not familiar, it is to 12 victory points. There are no special victory points, but you can go up here and get some extra resources from the clouded area. So there are no special victory points for settling here. That is pretty important to note. Let's take a look at this board. So we do have some wheat. What is missing? Ore is a little scarce on the corners. Sheep, brick. Actually, it's a pretty okay mix of resources, to tell you the truth. It's not that bad. In the third position, this might be one of those boards that I actually prefer being in the third position. I mean, this looks pretty sweet down here. This 9, 6, 10 looks pretty awesome. Going to be interesting to see what we decide to do here. This is going to be interesting. We're going to be kind of at the mercy of what everyone else is up to. Yeah. Ooh, pretty nice spot. Pretty nice spot. I probably would have taken a wheat there. But the sheep is pretty rare, so I can appreciate that. Now, what do we want to do? This is an interesting call. There's this 9, 10. Ooh, man. Not an easy call by any means here, though. This is rough. Where do we go? Do we go? Do we try to hit this? These are pretty weak saws. I mean, this 910 is pretty good. But again, I don't think I can really risk doing that. It's so weak. Maybe we go like 8, 11, 5. Point back to the wheat board. I'm trying to think of the best way to do this. All right, I'm going to take the wheat here. It's not great. Maybe head back this way. Maybe we get the 4-9 or the 9-10 or the 10-10. There's a couple of different positions we could take here. It's not great. It's not great. It's going to be a tough one. This is going to be a tough one. This port obviously isn't that useful without any sheep, and there's really not a lot of sheep to be had. This wheat port might be our best bet, but I'm going to need something. So whether that's getting this 11-3 wheat port, we'll see. There is this 6-9. I hadn't really thought about that, actually. Ooh, they take the 10-9. I hadn't thought about the 6-9. That's kind of an interesting thought. Could have done that. I could take the 8-4. They're going to get the ships. That's going to be a big boon for them. 6-9 is actually kind of interesting. There is this 4-9. I think without the sheep, it's kind of like a waste. Like, does anyone take it? I don't think so. I think I go 8-4. Do I? Man. This is tough here. This is really tough. All right, I'm going to go 8-4. How about that? I'm going to go 8-4. I'm actually going to build a road. Try to get to the 9-4. It's a little risky. But I feel like green probably gets a pretty good spot in the 8-4-12. They get everything. They're the primo position to win this. And then what does blue do? Blue needs wheat. Oh, they decided to go 8-4 on it. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, I don't have a problem with that. I think that makes sense. I think they're in the best position. It's not even close. So probably gonna shut that down. We're in a bit of a tough spot here. This is gonna be tough. This is really gonna be tough. They decided to go 5-2. Okay. They take the wheat thing, but they do the corresponding fives, which is very strong. We get some goodies here. We'll take it. We get an ore. We do this potential. I like the 11-3 a little bit better if we can get it. So that's what we'll try to do. We'll do what we can. Gonna need to make some bold choices here. We can get to the wheat port, at least then we'll get access to the 3 sheep. Oh, look at that. Sheep are rare. And these guys already have the jump on the new island, so they're already in really good shape. So, yeah, we're going to be in a tough spot here. Tough, 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 tough spot. But at least if we get this and the 9, we'll have access to the best ore and the best wheat. So that's not bad. But we need to get there first, and it's going to be slow to develop. We do get a brick. Man, if we can get that sheep, the sheep are rare. I would try to grab them if I can. A lot of potential. We get a 7. Who's got sheep here? Jutso's got sheep. There was a ship built by Jimmy. Eunice's has a sheep. Judso, huh? Yeah, I think we go after them. Oh, we get it too. What a break. Oh, that's what a gamble. That actually paid off. What a break. What a break that was. We are in the game now. Okay. Ooh, that is humongous for us, man. It's a little risky. I don't love soloing the green guy there, but again, he's got the best diversity. But again, at least now we've got the wheat port, we've got the sheep, and now we got another 4. These 4s have been huge. I needed the sheep. I needed the sheep. I needed the sheep, and I got it. I got it. Sorry. We'll make it better for you. There you go. There you go. There you go. We made it better. Well, yeah, he had the sheep at the time. I feel a little bit bad about stealing from him there, but I do think he's probably the player to beat. But I gotta say, our position is dramatically improving here from our weak position. We don't really want to make enemies either. So I'm okay as long as we're not making too many bad friends. But again, he does have a good position. We have to be careful. This is getting a little scary, but at least we have the 3. If we can get this ship going, get in here, maybe there's gold in these hills. Probably is. With that wheat port, could be very strong. Could be very, very strong. I'm going to hold. This is a slow burn here for now. More, look at all this wheat. My goodness. So much wheat. So much wheat. It's crazy. We've certainly got some good potential to get in here, but no. Yeah, I'm really curious how all this shakes out. I really don't love our position, but it is starting to improve. So, all right, the game plan is 4-9. If we can get that, sail down here, probably a gold mine in here somewhere. Think he's going to settle on the 5-11, or is he going to go 6-11? I think you go 5-11 because you get the brick then. You get that brick, you're in really good shape to start settling. They could also go 4-2, I guess, but this 5-11 just makes so much sense. They do. Yeah, makes sense. That's what they should do. This 10-6 is also really great. Obviously, we would hope another. Man, a lot of nines. They've done very well with twos and threes here. Man, very, very well. Oof. Usually I would say let's roll with that, but in this case, no. Don't want to give him the 10-6 city here. It's very powerful. He doesn't have any wheat at the moment, so we could make him pay a bit of a king's ransom for that. I just don't think it's worth giving him a 610 for so cheap. Oh, and they take it. Man, that drives me a little crazy. I wish people would not do that. Another nine. I think a lot of times, I know trading's important, you know, everyone loves trading, all well and good. Sometimes I think to myself, man, people get a little overzealous. I'm gonna hit here. Get the sheep. We'll pass. Because again, he gets this. That's a really good position. We get double wood here. Like that. And we're almost at place now. That could be really special for us. We get that. We'll be the only people with. I mean, we already got one settlement. We get two settlements. Yeah, we're in good shape. We're in really good shape here. Do I take that? Yeah, I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna take that. Even if it gets him that, he'll get me a card, which I think is worth it. It gets him a 610. I think a card here is a nice win for us, potentially. I mean, settle here is nice, but even the ore is very, very good. Maybe we get a 4 here, best case. 2. Man, those 2s are hot. All right, I'm gonna take the settle here. I think that's worth it. I'm gonna hold. Maybe a little risky there. I am gonna hold. Get another wood. I'm looking for a card. If I can grab a card, that's best case. Or if I can get 2 lovely sheep somehow. I'm also looking for sheep here. All right, they decide to go that way. Which I'm all about. That's fine. Go that way. They don't get anything. Preferably, we want to deter them from coming this way. Again, I would like this if I can keep this to myself. I will. 12. Nothing there. So yeah, a little bit of a funny start, but now things seem to be cooking. I mean, we got the most production here. We got those corresponding 8s. They're very strong. Love that. The card could be a big deal. Oh, it's a year plenty. Very nice. Settle here. Yeah. Okay, let's see what we get. We get a 3, we're building 2 ships. Another 2. How about that? There's been so many of those. It's like a little crazy. Let's see if we can't get one of those sheep. There's been so many of them. We get it. I'm gonna go build the ships. Let's do it. Oh, baby. Perfect. That's awesome. Okay. Well, that's really good. What do we want to do with that? We want to take the free card. We want to build some defense. Build another ship. All right, we get a wood. I think that's good. We could potentially point to the left here, defend our spot. I think that's going to be very important. We got this here for now. We can move this, head to the 9-4. It's already a big deal, but we got to beat stupid pink over here. At least if we don't, we have an alternative location. But getting this 4, very juicy, very good. And again, this is probably our preferred location. We get that with our wheat port here, could be really nice. But we gotta beat them here. It's not a given. Oh, we get the 4. Perfect. Now we're only missing our sheep here. If I can grab one sheep, we'll take it. Ooh, very nice. This 4 is going to get targeted a lot, so I think this 6-8 is really our preferred thing. Come on, 3. Come on, 3. Do it. 10. All right, not what we need. Yeah, the one kind of depending on the 1-3 kind of blows. Give it to you for a sheep. We can get it. Oh, I don't get it. Damn. City? Oh, very bad. Very bad. It's getting very scary. We get another 4. Bet this. I'm willing to deal here. Green takes. We'll take it from green. Green knows a good deal. That's probably the right decision. We'll point this way. We'll take the 6-4. That is a good deal for us. Really good deal for us. And we get the 5 here. Potentially we could build a road or two. Get down to this 4 something. That could be very, very nice. That would also effectively kind of shut pink down from taking this. It's a little risky. Could try it, though. I mean, we have the road infrastructure to maybe make it work. So we'll see what we can do here. But I am liking our position right now. But we potentially could also go all the way around at some point. So we'll see. But I'm very, very pleased. Worst case, too, we just take the 9-4. So that's not the end of the world. And we get a 3. So that's looking even more likely all of a sudden. Having a friend on the 4 is not a bad thing. Ooh, but that stings. That stings. That's a sting right there. Okay. Well, don't love them taking our sheep, unfortunately. That really stings. All right, get an ore. It's funny. We're in pretty okay position here all of a sudden. I really was not expecting us to be in such good position like this so quickly. But we do desperately need a city, if possible. And at this point, I think I build 2 roads if I can. Didn't get it. 2 to wheat, though. Holding. Yeah, unfortunately, we're not going to get this other spot, but at least we're getting wheat here. Quite frankly, we need to city up anyway. So I think that's fine. Getting this off the 4 will be a big deal. I am wondering if that's another gold mine down there now. That would be very interesting if it is. I would imagine it's not. I would imagine it's probably here, but man, can you imagine? Oof. That would be pretty brutal if this was a gold mine. Look at this, 2 for 1. I honestly, this is getting me a little worried. The fact that this dude's got so much production already with this port. Like, we've been pretty fortunate with how we've been managing the game, but there could be some. It's a city, okay. Could be some misfortune if we aren't careful. I need this to go away. And unfortunately, our pacing is bad. We're like ahead. Oh, we get the 4. Man, that's not bad because potentially we get a 9 or something. Maybe we get a city. 6 also isn't terrible. Could get us a card there. Here they come. Yep. Again, gotta look out for green. Green is kind of the sleeper here. They have good production. There's a lot of good quality in their game. We can get down here, sneak into this 4 area. I do like that. So we'll see if we can make that work. Just need the right cards. Yeah, they're already looking at doing this too. They have the long game in mind. Big connecting road. Makes sense. Don't blame them. 8. Okay. Well, we do have a potential city here. I'm going to build the 2 roads. All right. We get that. Do I take the, I'm going to take the card too. Maybe a little contested there, but I'm okay with it. Now, we did have the choice of building a city. I chose to pass. Let's see if that bites us. I'm a little curious to see if it does. Could bite us. But I think our opponent now is most likely just going to be our green friend up here. I think if we can city, we're in pretty good position. I think the city is actually going to be this 8-5-11. I think we leave this 6-4 alone. Well, this does have some potential here with our friends, but I think our main opponent probably this guy and the double wood. That's sweet. Yeah, we'll move this off. And again, we do have the potential for a long road here as well. So let's see what happens here. Yeah, liking how this is going. Ooh, 7 though. That stinks. All right, we'll dump the ore and the wood and brick here. That's fine. Probably moving the ship. Oh, surprising. Takes a week from us. Okay. It stings, but not the end of the world. Play a knight. Hit here. Hit you. Let's roll. We get a 5. Doesn't do us that much good just yet. I think it's wise for me to hold. I could buy a card here, but I need a city. That was maybe my biggest mistake. We're going to see. I think securing the 4-3 could be a pretty big play down the line. Because again, it gives us expansion here, gives us expansion here, could connect these, but we might regret that. We might regret that. That's one of those like hard calls where I don't know if that is the right play. We know there's treasure up here though. And unfortunately, I think it's going to be a good number. I think it might be an 8 or a 6. But we're getting close here. We're getting close. Like a 9 and an 8 gets us a city. We just need a couple of good rolls and we'll get one. Yeah, I think this is the better play for pink anyway. Take the 10-10, double your ore, even get up to this 5-10. Like fighting for this 4-3. I mean, it's not that great. This 6-11's fine, but we already beat him here. Yeah, I'm starting to wonder if this was a mistake, actually. Maybe I should have let pink in here. But I'm not really regretting it. Another 5. All right, that's another ore. So one 6 or an 8 gets us a city. We'll happily take that. Okay. Man, I think it's probably the 6-4 though. Because then at least this. No 7s. Come on, 6 or 8. 6 or 8. Come on. They're thinking about it. I wonder if they're thinking about the knight here. I think they would have played it. Why wouldn't they play it? Maybe the question is, do you hit me? And if it 7s, that's always a tough one, right? Because then if they play it, they pluck me, they get to 8, they 7 out. It's one of those like calls that kind of suck sometimes. When you're there, it's like, do you play this? Even with this on the 6th. But green's in really good position. I do think this 6 block has been a good idea. The rolls have been pretty even. These 9s have been good. Too bad we didn't have that really early. Would have been ideal. But we're close. Let's see what happens with green here. They're not moving. But okay. Man, do we need a city. Man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man, do we need a city. Yeah, I think it has to be the 6-4 now. As much as I almost don't want to put the city here, I think it kind of has to be. Just because if this 4 rolls, it's just so worth it. 5. Okay, well, 5 is not what we want. But maybe we get a little closer. 3. Oh, man. Hmm. Anyone want some wood? We'll give some wood out. You never know. At 3 ore is brutal. Ooh, yes. Oh my God, what a break. Oh, good thing. Thank you, kind person. That was huge. We get our city. That's a big deal. Thank you, friendly pink person. Oh, that's a huge. This two has been unbelievable this game. All right, we offer the little crazy trade. 5 twos. Look at that. Twos roll as much as more than 7, more than 6, just as much as 6 and 8. My goodness, what a what a crazy series. Now they could come in here. It's not out of the question, but I'm feeling pretty good about this all of a sudden. Now that we got this 4 rolls a handful more times here. We're in really good shape. We do need to start carding now. We're in a very powerful position. Again, we need some more cards, but at least now. Wow. No one has this? Are you kidding me? Nobody wants to give it to them. For that? I don't see how you don't give it to them for that. Especially like blue. Okay, yeah, I was gonna say, like, take that deal, blue. Man, take it. Oh, he's gonna plow him. Oh, that's mean. Ouch. That's mean. That was pretty gangster, Pink. I'm just gonna just say, Pink. That was gangster. You don't really that was a gangster move. Nah, I won't say anything. But still, I mean, that's honestly how I feel about that one. That's a gangster move, man. That was ouch. That is cold. That is cold. Man, hard to blame him. Sheesh. Well, I mean, Blue's still in good shape though. Like they've got all the resources. I mean, I wonder if Green's toastier. Kind of seems like it. Which is really surprising. Again, they're in good position. I am starting to wonder if who our biggest threat is actually. Pink could certainly be a problem with their road, but they don't have any wood. Well, they do have wood. Well, not a lot of good sheep, but neither do we. Yeah. I really need this thing to start taking off. If we get a 4 here, that would be pretty ideal. Um, yeah, I think our green player is not long for this world, unfortunately. So Chow looks like he's toast. That's a real shame. I think that his position was looking pretty good. Really was looking pretty good here. So bit of a shame. They looks like they're gonna drop. Um, yeah, I mean they haven't played anything in last turn, this turn as well. So I think they're toast. Let's see. Yep, that's really unfortunate. We do get the double 11s here, like that. Let's see what we get. We get an ore maybe? We get a brick? Let's see. I would happily take a wheat for a wood. Trying to think of what we could get here. I need some. We do get it. I'll take it. That gets me the 643. That's very strong. I'll take it. Gets me a settle. No cards. Gets me to 9 points. So we're a couple away. Now we're not there yet. Another 12. Doesn't do as much good. We got a nice lead, but again, we're not quite there yet. But a 6 and a 4 with another city up here would certainly get us on the path. They're only scary if they can start with the cards really heavily. It's going to go on the 4. What? Shocker. I am shocked. They're going to hit pink again. Probably. Oh, man. What a break. Look at that. The benefits of not having any cards. Oh, I don't blame pink there. Man, I think that's such a disaster of a move. What good does that do? Honestly, that might be a bit of a revenge play by blue on pink here for taking their 10-5 spot. Hard to blame them. I mean, I'd be pretty mad too if you took my 10-5 spot from me after trading me a 3-for-1 deal. So I certainly don't blame them for being a little mad. But hey, we'll take it. Computer's gonna do the sensible thing. They monoed for 1 card. No player has any, so they monoed for nothing. Great job. Typical computer there, monoing for nothing. Pretty much what you would expect. That is what I would generally expect my computer player to do. Mono for nothing. Very surprised. Not going to do anything there. We're going to hold off here. Not going to give them anything for free. It's going to cost them. They want wood. We'll hold off here. Blue's not going to give them anything. I think it's probably better if we let them squeal a little bit. Don't have a problem with that. This 6 does thing for me. That's not a bad deal. Wait for a sheep. I think they offer 3. Nope. Do they offer? Oh, let's see what they're doing. I give them for 3 cards. I'll give it to them. They go 4-for-1. Okay, that's fine. Another 5. Well, at some point, this 4 better roll. A little unfortunate it has not yet. Another thing we have to really consider is look at this. Yeah, we got to look out for blue too. We do have a nice road network here, but we need it to be a thing for this to all work. Sure, take that. Come on, green, give it to me. Yeah, this game's not over yet, not by any means. In fact, I think blue really is getting a little scary here because they take the army, they take the road, that gets them to 10, maybe 11 points already. Getting a little scary here. Oh, they get the 8-11. That's actually a bit of a break. Come on, 4. 10. No, I don't think that's gonna work. I kind of want to take the road back if possible. You know, maybe that is the right thing to do. I think I will give it to them. I'm gonna give it to them because I think it gives me some flexibility here. I'm gonna go build. Let me build a ship and a road. I want to take the road back so that blue can't sneak in a win here. That scares me a little bit that they could potentially do that. I mean, it's a little unlikely, but I guess that no, you know what? I was overreacting. In my mind, I thought they hadn't taken the road yet. That they would take it, they would get to 10, but no, they would only be at 8 with the army, maybe 9. And again, I don't hate this here because I can always bring this back connect that to this inevitable road as well and just connect it that way. So this could be a road, could be a ship, doesn't really matter. Get what we need. It'll get there settled. It's going to be on the 4 most likely, but they could always go fight blue. I don't really know. Yeah, so was me. And that makes sense. But again, this 4 hasn't really rolled that much, so it's not like the end of the world. We get the 6. We'll take that. Besides, I need another city. That's really on the top of my list. I either need cities or I need cards. All right, so they don't play anything, which is fine. Oh, bummer. There's the 4, though, right when I needed it. That would have been sweet. Get a 5 here. Can I get a sheep? That would have been nice, not gonna lie. Would have been nice. Build another road. We'll pass. I don't think building roads is fine. I'll take it. Doesn't kill me, even though what I really need is I need ore. Interesting. They're going for the brick port, I guess. That's fine. I don't need to connect. I can always just bring the ship this way. It would have been nice, but it's not so vital for me to do that. At this point, I just need this to go away. And I desperately need a 9 or some 6s or some 8s. That'll work too. Ooh, get that. All right. It's fine. We get a 7, which kind of stinks. But it is fine. We'll hit this. I am going to hit this 10. Going to hit blue here. I'm going to actually take the defense. Not what I needed. Need the defense there. That stinks. That was a gamble. I was really counting on a knight. Did not get it. That actually hurts a lot. I need that 4 to be uncovered. So we're in a little bit of a precarious spot here. Like that's fine. I don't care. We do get a 6, so that's good. But again, ideally, I need this out of here. I need this thing to produce me things. The 9's great. We need that. I will either buy cards. It's either going to be cards or a city. City is preferable, just based on how this is going. So I'm going to pray for some 9s here. Another 6 and a 9 would be ideal, but probably not going to get that in the next turn. So if we get an 8 or a 6, I think we just play the knight, call it a day. But we will see. Hopefully this is one of those cases where this computer just takes a year and a half. I always get a little bit weary. This happened in our game recently. I actually had to quit a Catan Universe game because the computer just never freaking quit, which was like really dumb. Well, nope. Give me this. Because like this literally just kept happening. All right, they get the 8, 12. 8. Yeah, see, like here, I'm gonna take the card. Ooh, wait, I'm gonna take the card. Yeah, I think it's worth to take the card because I get this knight. We move it off the 4. I think it's just a little bit faster. Plus, I mean, potentially that's our win condition, right? Like the army is a perfectly capable win condition here. So I'm okay with that too, right? It doesn't have to be the 4. And it puts a little bit of pressure on blue to get going. So I think that is 100% the right play. Buy some cards. We don't have to save up for that. Yeah, it could be fast, but at this point, much rather just do this, do what we can to keep our 4 untangled, even if it's just for a turn. It's something. Yeah, I mean, this is really pretty, but man, I'm not gonna lie, this 8 11 5 could be really useful. I just have to hope that they don't have a knight there to put it back. Yeah, really interesting how this has all turned out. Those corresponding eights turned out pretty well. I wasn't very happy with our position to start because they only had 3 resources, but it has turned out okay with how everything's been going. So, all right, more wheat. Take it. Look at all this brick. I don't know if we're going to be able to hold on to this road though. This is getting a little nerve-wracking here. I think we've been fortunate there haven't been more 10s. Yeah, it's getting a little nerve-wracking because again, he could take the road from us. Now he hasn't. He takes the settle. Oh, weak sauce there on the settle, I think. Just the 11. Ah. Mm, man, that stinks. Oh, we get one. Okay, goodness. Hitting. All right, we'll take that. 12. You know, I go for the card all day here. We just try to win like this. Get the knight. Very nice. I'm gonna build another road. There's no reason for me not to. We go cardless. We have nothing for them to take. So we have the win unless blue plays a knight. I don't know if they do. I don't know if they have one. So, yep, that's fine. That's what we want to do. Can't do anything. They discard just fine. They got nothing to steal from me. So they will steal from blue here, most likely. They could go here. See, I think that's a mistake. This doesn't do anything. Like, to make this, you've got to put it up here. Because if I need another road to extend, oh, they did not play anything. That's going to be the game. That's going to be the game, guys. We played that very, very well. So I'm happy. Play the glasses here. Play the knight. That's the game. Look at that. Look at that. Very nice. I'll always take a good Seafarers win up to 1435. Very good. Still in top 25. Loving it. That was a fun one. That was an interesting game. That was a very, very interesting game. Little funny the way it all kind of worked out. But you know what? Again, we played it very well. Remained calm. We're very good at remaining calm in Seafarers. A lot of things could go right. A lot of things could go wrong. This was a pretty evenly distributed board. I can't believe there were 6 twos. Those 2s and 3s at the beginning of the game were kind of ridiculous. But we were able to squeeze in here, get this wheat port. That turned to be pretty valuable. This 8-4 to the 4-9. Fortunate this was a gold mine, but really this 6-8 combo with the wheat port, that kind of did it for us. Then this 4 didn't really help us at all, but if it did ever roll, it would have been great. And we did the right thing, extending our roads, and honestly, not even worrying about the second city. Just once we got that VP, I mean, just take the cards. Just take the cards, win that way. Turned out to be the right decision. Very pleased. Thank you all so much for watching. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. See you next time.